This is Coach Karan Godwin, and these are the Ball Hog Glove X Factor. They take away the natural grip of the ball, forcing your hands and fingers to work overtime. The D-cone is the perfect complement to the Ball Hog Gloves. Whether you want to work on your ball handling with cone drills, shooting with a hand in the face. For drills, follow at Coach Godwin on Instagram and go to ballhoggloves.com.
We welcome you to Boston, where one game will decide who advances to the Eastern Conference Finals. The Wizards and Celtics are trying to keep their seasons alive. Tonight, it's Game 7. Win or go home. To the corner. Off balance, Isaiah Thomas is fouled. 3-2 lead for the Celtics. Thomas forced to give it up. Rolling to the rim. Horford, the bank shot.
Body just a little bit tight early on here.
Avery Bradley sticks it from long range.
And the quick timeout there. But Avery Bradley, he's been Celtics with the 2-possession lead.
Inside, Crowder the setup. And Horford, such an adept passer. The turnovers have led to 7 Washington points. Thomas on a zigzag. Kick out for Horford. He's got it. A 3.
And that's a much better job of
1 point lead for Boston. Thomas goes behind the back with a dribble. Thomas challenges Gortat for 2.
an explosive defensive play by Bradley.
Backdoor. Olynyk to Bradley. Defense turns to offense for Boston.
And how many times have we
Drives in and finishes. Olynyk. The scoop and 1. Kelly Olynyk fakes the handoff and takes it in.
And we talked about it. I don't think matchup-wise this is a good.
Mahimi misses a pair. And nobody there to guard Olynyk over and over again. Thomas loses it. A bump from Jennings from behind. Kelly Olynyk sits. Crowder buries the jump shot.
He was able to take the hit and get the finish.
Isaiah Thomas, the speed and the steal. Rozier leaves it for Crowder. Bounces for Horford, who banks it in. He's the first Wizard in double figures with 10. Olynyk, contact, no call. Morris went down and Kelly Olynyk took advantage.
Again, though, if you're Marquise Morris, you can't take a chance on the flop. You can't afford to give easy ones up.
He banks it in.
Wow.
Thomas on the blow-by, and he got step back, and Gortat committed. Isaiah Thomas waited to the last possible moment to see if Gortat would continue.
Just a smart play. We saw a similar one earlier where Marquise.
Extra feed for Horford. Horford the drive. Leaves it for Olynyk, and a foul. Both teams over the limit. 10 apiece, Beal and Morris. Again, Kelly Olynyk. There's been no answer defensively for the Wizards.
And Isaiah Thomas.
Backdoor. Horford to Bradley for the deuce for Johnson. Crowder rolls to the hoop, and he lays it in.
Conversely, not really a strength for the Celtics, but able to come up with one there.
Thomas banks it in. Isaiah Thomas switching hands.
Now the game.
Thomas, step back over Gortat. Book it.
You're going to have to see more of that if you're.
Horford lines up a 3. Bottom. Al Horford. Horford flips it up. It's good. Chance at a 3-point play for Al Horford on the continuation.
How big was that play? That was what we call an NBA continuation, because he didn't put the ball back down even though he took the 2 steps. That is definitely the right call.
Diagonal feed for Smart. Sets the feet. Rims in on a 3. Marcus Smart from downtown. Sweeping move. Horford gets the roll.
It almost looked like he lost control of the basketball there, but able to convert.
On a bounce inside. Horford is fouled by Mahimi. We come up on 2 minutes to go in the third. Thomas fouled by Mahimi. Thomas wants 3 free throws on a switch. Thomas rises up and hits. It's a 3. Trying to crowd the area for Thomas. Bogdanovich backs off. Using the screen. Isaiah Thomas! He's locked in! Smart flicks it to the perimeter. Olynyk side of the rim. Horford flies in for the rebound. And a reload. Smart. He fires. Oh, Marcus Smart from deep. Followed by Marcus Smart in the corner. Boston leads it 85-79 after 3. It's game 7.
We played at the right level. What will you need these last 12 minutes to bring this home?
And continuing to execute well in the half court.
28 points for Bradley Beal. Crowder met by Smith. He banks it in.
Does light the fire underneath that bench for these guys, and they came in and gave him great support.
Olynyk aggressive. He's fouled.
And their will.
15-2 extended run. Isaiah Thomas! A three! Thomas comes to the ball. Olynyk for 2. Yes. 33 for Beal. It's a 5-point game. Olynyk. Count it! Kelly Olynyk with a 3. Halfway point of the 4th quarter of game 7. Olynyk again! Kelly Olynyk! Right now, he owns the night. Thomas gets around Gortat all the way! Isaiah Thomas, nooks and crannies. Thomas to the rim.
And how about the clear out, Marcus Smart? And that's just, again, not a stat for, but just great recognition. That's a winning play by Marcus Smart.
Shot clock is down to 4. Olynyk goes to work. Porter there defensively. Olynyk gets the roll. Kelly Olynyk can do no wrong. Olynyk a 3. Oh, Kelly Olynyk, the game of his life.
Here tonight, he has been terrific. And again, it goes back to the issues for the Wizards. The Celtics go small, their bigs can play in space. You can see the rotations are not there from the Wizards on that back line. And Kelly Olynyk has just been in a lot of disappointment, but they'll be able to look back on this as a positive this season. The Wizards, folks, they have arrived.
The Boston Celtics survive and advance to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Well, of course, Kelly Olynyk dominates Game 7 of this playoff series. What did you see out there? He talks to Markieff Morris and John Wall. Kelly, what did you see out there that allowed you to get those looks in the 4th quarter?
I mean, they's paying a lot of attention to Isaiah. I mean, teams are going to do that, and you know when they do that, and Isaiah got rid of the ball quickly, put in positions where we could succeed and make plays and play 4-on-3 basketball.
In a Game 7, you can sometimes be overwhelmed by the moment. How did you not have that happen tonight?
You know, a friend called me this morning and told me, the thing you got to be is be at your best when your best is needed. And our best was needed tonight, and everybody gave it their best, and it turned out for us.
This was such an emotional series going back and forth between these two teams. In the end, what do you think won this game for you all tonight?
It's just a team effort. It was hard work. That was a tough 7-game series. Every game was tough on both ends. Both teams played hard the whole time, and we just kind of outlasted them there. They're a great team. Who made big shots this whole series, and we're lucky and fortunate enough to move on.
I'm sorry you've only had about 12 seconds to digest this, but you got Cleveland coming in here on Wednesday. What has to happen for you guys to win that series?
We just got to keep playing our brand of basketball. Got to keep playing together on both sides of the floor, playing for each other, and we'll see what happens.
Kelly, congratulations. Great effort.
Thank you very much.
All right, back to you, Ian.